Carly Rae Jepsen and Tug of War. Barry's at Workstation, FM 93 at 7:25. Good morning. We have Don McNeil with us and our very special co-host this morning, Sam Reid of Glass Tiger. How you doing?
I'm really good, Kristy. I'm just looking through my little, it's like a Christmas sock?
It is, yeah. Or like a little stocking.
Stocking?
You came all this way, so I figured I had to do something for you.
Is this lip gloss?
No, it's silicone hand cream. So if you're like me and you wash your hands a million times a day with all this H1N1 stuff, it'll keep you nice and soft.
Well, this is terrific, and I have a basket of, like, candy.
I know. I admit,
great.
I did a little bit of baking, so you've got like brownies and Nanaimo bars and the whole kit and caboodle. So
thank you very much.
I hope you enjoy. Something quite incredible. It made me very proud when I read that Glass Tiger went to Afghanistan in support of our Canadian troops. And in the mind of people who are here in Canada, I don't think we realize how much different it is over there. Just a completely different mindset, a whole different set of rules. What was it like when you stepped off of the airplane or the helicopter and you were in a different world?
It is a little bit of a surreal kind of feeling, and then you realize that we have so many of our, hardworking men and women over there, and this is basically their home for 6 months while they're on tour, and getting a chance to see them, what they call in theater, which I love that word, but it's what they do. It's firsthand, some FaceTime with them one-on-one. It's just incredible, and yeah, it really is a very unusual place in the world. I mean, the terrain is so different. There isn't a tree. I mean, there's nothing green. It's just a big dust bowl of dirt. Now,
did you guys get to interact with the Afghan people?
We did, and actually that was one of the things that was a real treat, where we were allowed to go sort of what they call outside the wire, and they took us through some Afghan villages where our troops have set up some schools. And basically brought like fresh water to some of these towns, and we were brought in to meet some of the local children, and see some of the schools that they had built, and that was pretty cool. We walked through the village. Was there just an immense feeling of pride for what the country has done? Well, I think the thing is, and this is a message that we really rang true for us, is whether we didn't go over there to fight a war. It's all this liberation stuff. It's women's rights, women and children's rights. It's just unbelievable, how backwards they are with those. And when you get to see the work that's done, I know unfortunately, a lot of the casualties gets the headlines. But when you see firsthand, a village that has now running water and children that are now going to a school, and those are really proud moments, and the men and women that are doing that over there are immensely proud of that. Wow. Well, we're going to talk more about Afghanistan a little later on, because I'm sure that you have a lot more to say about just memories and observances. It's fascinating, and I just think it's so cool. We'll talk to Sam Reid after 7:30. Barry's Fresh Music Mix, FM 93. Barry's Fresh Music Mix, FM 93 at 7:56. Good morning, Shawn, Dave, and Kristy, usually, but Shawn and Dave off today. And I've actually got a very special guest this morning, Sam Reid of Glass Tiger. And we were talking about a half an hour ago about your trip to Afghanistan and how it changed the way you think about the mission, and how the majority of Canadians are firmly behind the troops because we believe in what they're doing. What is the one thing that you brought back with you, the one insight into what's going on? Well, I think the main thing is how immensely proud these men and women are to serve Canada over there, and the people that are over there. They're so dedicated to that mission, despite the obstacles. I mean, it's a tough part of the world. It's a very tough mission, but they are so energized. It's unbelievable when you get to spend some time one-on-one with them. They know the work they're doing is worthwhile, and when you get to see firsthand, like I said, in the villages, you meet some of the local Afghans. It's a very, very tough situation, and it's unfortunately not one that's going to be solved overnight. So it's going to be drawn out in that, but there's tremendous work being done over there, and our reason for going over was to let them know that Canada really does care. A very heavy subject. However, they do have a Tim Hortons. Yeah. What was that like, walking into the base in Afghanistan and seeing a Tim Hortons?
Well, you know what? It is a nice reminder of home. And what I thought was amazing was the other allied forces, the Dutch and the U.S. guys, and that they're all lined up with the Canadians. I think I saw more of the other countries lined up. They love Tim Hortons as well. And the only thing I with General Natinchuk, he when he came one morning, he was wearing there's a camo Tim Hortons hat.
No, really?
And you can, it's a scratch and win. Like, you know, the roll up and win? And I was wondering, like, what do you win when you roll up? Did you win a tank or something? Like, what do you win on these things? And it turns out it's this really hard to find camouflage Tim Hortons hat. And when I saw the general, I said, well, you pulled some strings to get that. And he said, no, Sam, I didn't. I won it. So he bought a coffee and won it. So I thought maybe he pulled some weight with that. But I ended up getting one. My daughter knows somebody that works at Tim Hortons, but I actually got it after the trip. But it was really hard to get this Tim Hortons hat everybody wants. So.
Well, you know what? You guys had some T-shirts made up for your trip to Afghanistan, and I happen to have a couple of them here, along with Glass Tiger's No Turning Back 25th Anniversary DVD. I've got the CD, No Turning Back, and I've also got a copy of Glass Tiger Live. 2 prize packs. I'm looking for my first 2 callers. 1-877-242-9931. 1-877-242-9931. Don't forget